Hello everyone, I am Lord Dallin, emphasis on the I, and welcome to Tales from the Dancing Moon! Demo. It's very loud. Okay. Let's just... Let's be a very short... You. Big. Well, I wanted to confirm, we're going Piggy now. Pidge. Pidge. Okay. Thank you for downloading Tales from the few tutorial missions in Minor Story. You woke up in a strange place talking to the innkeeper might be something. I have no story. Sucks to be me. I have actually started playing this, but I haven't done anything yet. Just there. There we go. That's not reasonable. Okay. Fergus, what happened to me? Where am I? Whoa, slow down there. It's all okay. You're in the sleepy seaside town of Isilor. Well, it used to be sleepy. Things got a bit hectic with the recent Shadow Beast invasion. Many of the citizens here either escaped or are trying to rebuild the town. I found you whilst I was on an errand to Wormtail Island, just off the coast towards the southwest. I have no idea how or why you were there, or why you were a pig. I was hoping you would tell me. I don't know. Well, that's a dilemma. Truth be told, you didn't look very healthy when I found you. I'm sure the weather didn't help much either. You were shivering from the rain. Perhaps you have amnesia. Do you remember anything at all? No. Goodbye. Well, tell you what, the inn hasn't seen much excitement. Things are a bit dull even before the Shadow Beast attack. How about you stay for a while and see if your memory returns in a day or two? I'll even let you use the room I put you in last night. In the meantime, why don't you introduce yourself around the village? I'm sure you could make yourself useful, given how things are up here listed. Okay. Pretty good. I found this item near your body when I found you. Thought it was a large rock sticking out of your hip bone. Give me a fright. No, I know what it is, but it looked like it belonged to you. I kept it here for safety. I got a phone. Technology. Hello. Introduce myself. Fergus mentions a stranger in our midst. I'm Nicholas, the chef here at the Dancing Moon. I can always do a helping hand around the kitchen. All my staff fled off the attack. So if you want, I might give you something for you to do. Yes. Amazing. I have faith in you already. Come chat with me after we're done. Perfect. I'm a chef. That's what I just told that man. So let's leave. I haven't actually left this place in my little... I started playing it and then I stopped. I don't know why. So that's... I can't see. That's quite dark. Can I... Where am I going? Where are you going? Why does this make you run? Why does me clicking there make you run? You just want to look at it. You don't want to do anything, you just want to look at it. That's fair. Ah! God, imagine that freaking pigman just charging at you. Ah! At the speed of light. Talk to... Like a virgin. Na 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 na. The buildings are so big that the tutorial might not even happen before the video. And there you go. Hello, Galea. Can I help you? Introduce yourself. I'm Pidge. Hello, Pidge. You wouldn't happen to come from the east, would you? Not really sure where I came from, to be honest. How can you not know where you came from? I don't know. Apparently Fergus found me on the island south of it. Oh, you're the person Fergus brought in last night. It makes sense now. Boy, you look rough. Looked rough, sorry. And you arrived here at the most unfortunate time. Telling me I felt pretty rough too. Anyway, what do you do here? Let's have a deep sigh. I'm the mayor's secretary, or at least I was the secretary. She's gone missing. I only joined a few months ago, and I'm still quite new to the job. If they didn't expect to be sorting out all this mess, though, I feel like I've started to take on all the tasks she used to. When did you last see her? On the day of the attack, I saw her guiding some of the villagers who fled across towards the east. I would go out and look for her myself, but Muriel has some strong opinions about later. I keep a lookout. Thank you so much. I'd be grateful if you found her, or anything that might give us a clue where she is. So much to just sighing constantly. Well, it sounds like you ran off your plate. I'll see you later. Wait, before you go, I'm completely swamped with these tasks, and I'm starting to think I need some help with it. If you have some time, come talk to me later. Okay, I'll make it worth your while. I'll keep it in mind. Okay. So far, I'm playing an introduction simulator in a very, very Oh, I have a map. Okay. What is happening? What? I don't... Shush. Thank you. Alright, okay, this map doesn't help me. Okie dokie. Let's just find a house and see what happens. Because that's all I can do. Can I change the camera angle? Apparently not. I probably shouldn't leave. Probably shouldn't just wander outside there and get killed. There's a crump on my screen, that's annoying. What's this? Errors on exist. If I ever make a demo, I'm going to give people unlimited sprint. At least in, like, opening area. So a minimap would be very useful. I've been in that house. Hello, random person. Dion. Introduce yourself. Oh, hello. Hello. You okay? You seem distracted. Sorry, it's just I haven't been myself lately. Have you spoken to Leica? She's my sister. She usually does the talking. You sure? I could really do with some friends, though. I'm not sure I can be that person for you right now. Now, please, I don't feel it. Sure. You do you, buddy. Am I going to spend this entire video just looking for the people I apparently have to introduce myself to? Because that's extreme. Said a few tutorial missions. The first mission. The first mission I'm taking ages on. I've already been there. What am I doing? It's the first mission, and I am... Well, hello. Like, I haven't seen you around here. Do you remind me of the kids that came through here a few weeks ago? Fergus asked me to shoot that. I'm Pidge. Hi, Pidge. I'm Leica. You look pretty rough when we saw Fergus hauling you upstairs in the inn. How are you feeling today? Having a hard time remember anything? That's anything you can tell me about this. I'm a bit tired, but I'm excited to meet you. There's a lot to say, to be honest. Not a lot to say, to be honest. Isilor used to be such a thriving town, and I could have told you lots of things, but things just haven't been the same since. She hesitates. The shadow attack. Chef decided to experiment with green. Shadow attack. Yeah, sorry. It's still horrible to think about. My brother Dion was one of the first to see them coming. It's been pretty anxious ever since. How are you feeling? Oh, thank you for asking. Fergus and the chef are so busy keeping the inn in order that I haven't had a chance to talk to them about it. Likewise for the others in the town hall. It's tough, but I'll get through it. I just hope people decide to come back, and so things start returning to normal. How many people managed to flee? Hundreds. Isilor really is an empty shell since that day. I've heard it's dying. The Shadow Beast fell from the sky on that day. I've heard stories that they were capable of, but didn't know they could do that. A group of guardsmen rallied the villagers up and escorted them south towards Worm's Tail Island, though I think they mentioned they would head east towards the Dewy Land Meadows after that. Who knows where they are now? If you ever decide to head out in that direction, keep an eye out, will you? Open to anyone in particular. It was a difficult choice deciding to stay in Isilor, Pidge. I parted ways with many friends on that day. It would be nice just knowing that some of them are okay. Sorry, I'm a bit tired now. Do you mind if we talk later? Of course. So are you saying that there's more people in this hole? Where'd you come from? You weren't... Oh, wait. Oh, well, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. It usually happens. Welcome to the Isilor General Supplies. How can I help you? Fergus, I'll introduce myself. I'm Pidge. I'm Quinn. I look after the general store here in town. If you need any basic things or farming supplies, you can buy them from me at the shop. As long as you visit during opening hours. What are the opening hours? Between 9 in the morning and 6 in the evening, or any time I'm standing at the counter. If I'm not at the store, I'll usually be upstairs or down Port River. It's quite nice having a river in town. The river flows from east to west and meets the ocean down by the docks. Be sure to head that way if you want a good fishing spot. Oh, thank you for your time. So do I have money? I have, of course I don't. Why would I assume I have money? There's a lot of farming abilities in this game, apparently. So there's apparently a Lucas. I cannot... Oh, hello, you just appeared. Hello, Lucas. You look like a fun man. Yep. How are you standing? Have you spoken to Quinn at the general store? You can buy a basic life. Introduce yourself. Hi, Pitch. I'm Lucas. I'm a handyman. I'm new here myself, to be honest. That makes two strangers to... Really? Where are you from? I'm from a small village east of here called Ferriswood. I used to visit Isilor, often before the attack. The market here had a whole range of supplies for trading. Food, trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Hey, that's a convenient line. What are you doing here? Well, last week I visited again, expecting to explore the market as usual. I could see there was something soaring as soon as I arrived. Fergus was frantic, trying his best to keep everyone safe at the inn and putting out any fires. I was eager to help in any way, so he offered me a job doing any odd jobs to help rebuild this place. It's lucky the town hall's still standing, else I wouldn't have a place to work. Trouble is, most of the villagers fled, and there's only 3 of us left, so there's nothing I can do. But peace. Some things you can do. I got some, but finish up your errands with Fergus and come talk to me. I'll think of it. My errands involve just talking to like every single person in this. Well, where's this last little dum-dum gonna be? Is there a chance this Miral person is just going to be in here somewhere? Do you actually give information? Can I sit? Wow. Not. Well. Need help finding people. Miral. Miral's one of our only remaining guardsmen. She's permanently positioned at the gates towards the east. Okay, thank you. To the east. Ah, the one direction I did not go. Stay alert, friend. There are shadow beasts beyond these walls. Fergus, let me introduce myself. I'm Pidge. Greetings, Pidge. I'm Miral. I saw you when Fergus brought you through the city gates. I'm glad to see you off on your feet. Really? What do you do? I'm one of the only few guardsmen left in Isilor. I was keeping an eye out for Fergus, as I knew he had left the town on an errand. He said he found you on Wormstail Island. How can I get to Wormstail Island? I've closed the gate to Wormstail Island for the time being, until we figure out what your deal is. But for future reference, you need to pass through the gate on the southeast side of the town. Where else can I go? Isilor is situated on the east-western coast. Many people tend to explore the east past this gate here. Just outside is the Dewyland Meadows. It's generally safe to explore. You might run into a shadow blob here and there. Best to stay clear of those unless you have means to defend yourself. Come speak to me later. Thanks for the input. Let's go talk to Fergus. 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 I don't know what I'm saying. Why I'm singing in that way. If he asks me to put out fires, is the next quest. I'm not going to be it. Introduce himself. Perfect. I've already had a few people come up to me and talking about the new face in town. Some of the citizens mentioned a group of teenagers went missing before the invasion. I mean James and his band of misfits. Jesse and James. And Meow. They arrived here about 6 months ago, but mostly kept to themselves, really. But I know Sky helped them get their bearings a bit. I figure you're in a similar situation to them now. When they arrived, they were so lost and confused too. Do you know where they are now? They might be able to help me understand why I'm here. Unfortunately, I don't know. They went missing just before the Shadow Invasion. I really hope they haven't gotten themselves into trouble. Prepare for trouble. Tell you what. Why don't you take a rest and come back to me later? I might have some jobs for you at Sandford. After waking up in a strange room at the Dancing Moon Inn, you made your way downstairs where you introduced yourself to the innkeeper Fergus. After explaining that he found you on the nearby island of Wormstail, he asked you to introduce yourself to the locals who decided to stay in Isilor after a recent attack of deadly shadow beasts. You introduced yourself to everyone, and some of the villagers had mentioned a group of teenagers who came to Isilor 6 months ago. They also arrived there, lost and confused, just like you. Fergus is letting you stay at the upstairs room of the Dancing Moon Inn whilst you get your bearings. He has asked you to talk to him again in future, as he may have some job for you. I'll do that now. I have many ideas how to get the town back up and running, Pidge, but there's still a lot of preparations we need to do. The Shadow Beasts left the town in ruin, and debris is a little over town. We're tidying things up a bit. You can give us some space for both. Do you think you could give us a hand? I saw the debris already while I introduced myself. How can I deal with the fires? So I have a few tools. I'm going to give us take this and use it on the fires. I should put them out. After that, you just enter it in the debris and clear it up. Oh, feel free to keep anything in my phone. Perfect, thank you. Fergus has lots of ideas. Use watering can. I will do. What about you? You had a quest as well. I did. Now that I'm doing everything, Pitch. I know I'm just a chef, but I've been thinking my own ways to bring people back to town. Come up with a new menu. Ideas to entice people with food. What's a better way to excite people? A mug of ale, a balloon, a steak, and a warm fire. You're making me hungry. Ah, exactly. The problem is that I can hardly leave the kitchen with my current responsibilities, so it's becoming increasingly difficult getting supplies from my usual traders. Developer, there's meant to be an E in this, and this is meant to be aren't. Visiting Isilor anymore. I think aren't. Not. Aren't. I don't know. Let me guess you let me take out things for you. Catch on quick. Don't worry, though. I have some things in mind which will make it worth for a while. What's the first task? Fish! Before the celebration invasion, I was working on a new fish-based recipe as new improved Balloona chunk pie. My current stock of fish are dangerously low to continuing pursuing this dish. If you can provide me with more fish... I had a feeling you might say that. First thing you need is fishing rod. You purchased one from Quinn at the general store here. Take this money and borrow from her. Given these dire times, she's a bit of a greedy git. Come back to me and I'll teach you the basics. Okay. Can do, buddy. Almost said boo. Can do, boo. Let's go and put out some fires. Frankly. Makes sense. Supporter. Widow? Wait, come back. There we go. Now we're making progress. Good thing it's a never-ending watering can. Well, this would be really awful. Terrible. You saying I can't clear that particular... Oh, there's a box. I can't take myself seriously with my bright pink uniform. Or Andrew's diary, 6th of July 2012. 1 pages of what happened. What appears to be from a larger journal. But despite read the scroll different across these scraps, each page is footnoted with the name Andrew. Okie dokie. Open journal. This quest cannot be completed in the journal. Well, I don't know. I mentioned you'd explain how exploring works. You've come with me at the perfect timing, Pidge. I've just had a few complaints from Dion about increasing shadow activity in the Deweyland Meadows. There isn't usually a concern, as shadow blobs tend to roam at the area anyway. They are pretty harmless, but Dion has been pretty worried since the big attack, so it would be good to double-check things as well. Relatively big. What do you suggest? Fergus mentioned you had a handy contraption on you that took, what did he say again? Photographs? It'd be helpful if you go to the Deweyland Meadows for me and take a picture of any shadow booths that you see in the area. Just so I can see if there's anything out of the ordinary. I'll check myself, but I'm hesitant with my position. Isn't this a bit dangerous? Shadow blobs are mostly harmless, and I'm really not expecting anything else to be out there. Otherwise, dart around you before they're in his west. This is mostly to reassure Dion of his safety here. We don't want any more people fleeing town. When you're ready, just talk to me again. I'll send you aside. Understood. I'll go to the Let's do that, because I'd like to step outside. Here's hoping I don't mysteriously die, because that would suck. Oh, that's how I return. That makes sense. Tire! A tiresome question. Not doable in the... Okay. Let's do this. Give me that mushroom. Yeah, I thought that was an apple, that was a mushroom. Okay. So we're gonna go take pictures of blobs, apparently. I don't know what I said blobs are, but... Or what said blobs look like, other than blobs. That's a blob. So how do I take a picture? Oh. No, that can't be it. I'm gonna die. How was that? Oh, come on, that was 2. Meow. Do you think it matters which blob I take a picture of? I assume that's also a thing I can't do. Yep. Okay. So I can do the fishing rod, I can clean up the town. I did it. Let's explore this cat while we're... Money, money, money. Always something in a rich man's world. Why do I have an amplifier? I'm not going to question. Wait a minute, there's a tent. No, stop being a fish. I don't know why I said stop being a fish, that doesn't make any sense. But I said it anyway. Alright, I need to... Nope, I do actually want to return. How long have I been? 22 minutes. I've done it anyway. Trimming the fret. Here are the photographs I took for you. This device is remarkable. Dear, incredible. I can only imagine for anyone who hasn't seen a photo cam before. Meryl's silent, so to the next. Well, the good news is that the shadow wolves don't look any more threatening than I expected them to be. Though I'm concerned about the amount I'm seeing. Anything we can do about that. I wouldn't ask this to any other sections, but I'm hesitant. If we're getting your hands dirty and culling the fret, yeah, to smash some blobs. Glad it didn't take much to listen. We're going to need to sort out some gear first. Take this to Lucas, he's usually in the town hall or Central Plaza. Come back to me after you're done. Move it. Well, you know what? You know what? You know what? Oops. Yes, because I can't do that quest anyway, and the same for this quest. Oh, F3. That's a lot of words. Okay. It's, try again. There we go. Alright, let's take this note. Take this note to Lucas. That's a lot of fun. The debris is very randomly spread out, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty random. I don't know how many there are. You can only hope that I've sped up the running between places, because it's gonna be a long video. If I was to do the entire demo in one sitting. Perhaps Owen has some more information about these dire interests. Okay, I don't know who you were talking to, but sure. Beyond myself. It's a casual sale. Oh no. Well, that worked. Yeah, that worked. So that was that. That's completely frozen. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It's a demo, so well, it's fine. And the character's still wiggling. Deal with his head in the bone. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, farewell.